So, let me hear the real story, Annie.
Scott wasn't just spending time with Palmer before he died. He wanted to work with him. And Palmer told him about this new nanotech invention, and nobody else knew about it.
So when Uncle Palmer died, Scott just snatched it.
This was not easy for Scott. It ate at his conscience every single day. I am the one who convinced him to say that it was his idea.
Yeah, I can only imagine how you did that.
I thought I was doing something that was going to benefit the whole family.
You're so selfless.
It's true.
Now, you wanted a Chandler with power. And because you couldn't have me, you made Scott a major player.
Damn it, JR, you always do this. Anything happens, you make it about us. You always make it about us. Oh, you're here?
Yeah, I figured that since you decided to go to the office, I'd get a little work done around here.
Okay.
So, did you get done with everything you need to finish at Fusion?
Yeah, some.
Great. Anything interesting?
Just some paperwork. So how are you?
Just curious. Wondering if there's anything going on at the hospital I should know about.
The hospital?
Yeah. Since you went to visit Ryan.
I told you I wouldn't lie to you anymore.
And yet you sneak out to see the one person who has always stood between us. So, did he offer to help you again, Greenlee? Did you take him up on it this time?
Tell me something, David. How can someone so smart be so completely wrong?
So, looks pretty good. You actually might be able to get out of here tomorrow.
Great.
What is that? Great. What? I don't. A couple of hours ago, you were begging me to leave tomorrow.
No,
I'm saying that
look,
you can. I'm saying that it's looking pretty
Madison?
good.
Will you do me a favor, please?
Yeah.
Will you and just go see Emma and just give her a little bit of update, let her know how I'm doing?
Of course.
Would you? All right. Just because I don't want her to be scared, and it's better to do that face to face than on the phone.
Yeah, I'll tell her daddy's coming home tomorrow.
No. I mean, just let her know that I'll see her soon, okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What?
That face.
What face?
That face right there. I know that face. That's the face that happens right before crap hits the fan. That face.
Greenlee was just here.
I know, I saw her. And she's upset because of you.
That's good.
That's good?
I can work with that.
Really? What? I'm lost. Sorry.
David has got something over her, and she's not talking.
Yeah?
So maybe, if she thinks I'm knocking on death's door, maybe she'll open up a little bit. All of a sudden, I think I feel a relapse coming on.
This is Scott Chandler. Oh, hi. I wasn't expecting to hear from you today. No. Nanotech project, it's our top priority. Let me hear those beautiful numbers.
I don't give a damn about us. I'm just so pissed off at you and Scott for risking everything that we own.
Please. Like you haven't taken bigger chances. You're probably just mad that you didn't think of it first. It's like you said about Cortland. It doesn't matter how the deal was made. The point is this nanotech thing could be worth billions of dollars.
Only if we own it. And right now, Annie, legally we don't.
I know, but nobody knows that but us.
For now. Why can't you understand that?
Okay. If you could just stop being paranoid for a second and stop worrying about who's gonna find out about this, you could see the big picture. It's done. So you can either rub our noses in it and tell us what a terrible mistake we made, or we can work together and try to put a lid on this.
If I lose this company...
I know how important this company is to you. It's like another member of the family. I know because it's part of my family now, too. But we can either choose to be at war with one another, or we can stick together and fight for it. Listen, we could have it all, JR. We could have Cortland. We could have Chandler. We could have this nanotech invention, and it could bring bigger and better things for all of us. But we have to have a united front. We have to work as a team, please. Please. I can't do this without you. You called me here for a reason. You could have gone straight after Scott, but you didn't. You wanted me here instead. And that is because, for some twisted reason, you trust me. We understand each other, and you know I am right. And you know the only way to save Chandler is not focusing on what could happen, but focusing on how to bury the secret once and for all.
What was that?
I didn't hear anything.
Outside.
JR, you're being paranoid. There's nothing out there.
Hold on a second. I think I heard something. I'm gonna check it out.
JR!
You crazy?
I know what I'm doing.
You do? Well, that makes one of us. Exactly. How do you plan to pull something like this off?
You know, it's gonna be easy. We just make it seem like a little setback, and you come up with something to call it.
Is that right? I know what to call it. We
can do this. Just make it seem like I took a turn for the worse.
Mm-hmm. Well, how much worse exactly? Because she was very upset.
Well, she's also in trouble, Jake. All right, it's not like this is gonna last forever. Okay?
You want to pretend that your condition is worsening?
Yes.
You're not. Or is that
Yes,
real?
that's right. So Greenlee gets concerned. She gets concerned. She gets vulnerable.
And you think that she's going to start opening up about her life and
Yes,
telling you everything that's going
I do.
on? You think
Yes,
that?
It's a long shot, but what else? I don't know what else to do, Jake. I don't know what else
You
to
could let her
do.
be herself, and she wants to work through this stuff the way she wants to work through it. Of course, that's an adult thing to do, so that's not an option. We're not going to do that.
What would you do?
Well, it's not about me, but I think there's something else you're not really taking into consideration here.
What?
David Hayward owns this hospital. He's got spies on every single floor, including the nurse with the 10-inch needle.
Okay, well, that's why I need you as my doctor. You'll be my main doctor now, and you'll be able to monitor who comes in and out of my room.
So I'm the doctor that changes the test results to... Actually, that could work, because we could have all of David's little spies running around with that information, and it would get to him quicker that way, because that's what they would be saying to him.
See, I knew you'd be into this.
Oh, I'm so into this. I love this. Risking my license, maybe getting suspended, never working again. But, well, you know what? Do it for friends, right?
Thank you, Jake.
And for Greenlee as well, of course.
Of course, I know.
Mm-hmm.
So how do we get started?
Oh, we've already started. I'm looking at a very, very sick man.
Wow. You have an interesting way of turning your lies into someone else's problem.
I won't deny that I went to see Ryan.
Well, good. There's a start.
And I knew you would think I went to him to ask for help.
Yeah, that is one of the things I might think, yes.
But he tried to get out of the hospital again. He won't stop. I had to go there to convince him to back off.
Why? You've already told him to back off.
Yeah, and he wouldn't listen. You know why? Because he senses this. He senses there's something going on between us. So I had to go there to convince him that I'm still in love with you.
And he bought it.
Of course he bought it. For the record, I'm furious at you, but I can't hate you.
I so want to believe you, Greenlee. I desperately want to be able to trust you again.
Trust me? I'm sorry, I thought I was the one being blackmailed here. You want to know the God's honest truth? Even if I were to go behind your back to find my way out of our agreement, Ryan would be the last one I would go to for help.
Why?
Now you want to know why I'm not asking him.
Yeah, why not? I mean, Ryan he's motivated. He's clearly on your side. The man can't hate me any more than he does. Oh, Greenlee.
What?
I see it now. If you go to Ryan, you're afraid of what I might do to him.
This all will make it look a little more scary. You ready?
Let's do this.
All right, good. I'm not doing this indefinitely, though. All right? Unless Greenlee starts yapping, I'm just gonna cancel the show.
I know.
All right.
I got it.
You got it.
Yes.
Hey, Mr. Lavery's had a bit of a setback. I've stabilized him. I don't want anybody visiting him unless you clear it with me first. You got it?
Yes,
Thank
doctor. Excuse me, miss. You can't go in there.
Oh, no, it's okay. I'm a friend. I was in there with Ryan before.
I'm sorry. He's not allowed any more visitors. Doctor's orders.
What? Why? Oh my God, what happened? I have to see him.
That's the truth, isn't it? You won't go to Ryan for help because you're afraid what I might do to him. Well, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised, but...
I have seen what you're capable of.
So you think I'll hurt Ryan?
I wouldn't want to chance it.
Greenlee, you have to hear this and know it to be true. I could never hurt Ryan. Because if I did, I know that I would lose your heart forever. Do you honestly think that this is easy for me? Seeing the fear and distrust in your eyes, even the hatred when you look at me?
You put that look in my eyes when you decided to blackmail me.
I'm sorry, but I don't feel like I have much of a choice.
You do have a choice. You can let this go.
No, I can't. Because then I would lose you, and I'm not going to let that happen. I have told you this before, but I don't know if you're really hearing it. I have never loved anyone the way that I love you. Think hard, Greenlee, about how you once felt about me. I know it isn't easy right now. I know you feel trapped. But try to remember what it was like when it was just you and me. Before this town and all your so-called friends chipped away at us. We were strong, Greenlee. We relied on each other. We even saved each other's lives.
I haven't forgotten that.
You see, well, there's the difference. I can't think of anything else. I go to sleep every night hoping that tomorrow will be the day where I could finally burn all the evidence I have against you. Because that would mean that our love survived even this.
Do you honestly think that day will come?
I have to believe that, yes. I have done some things in my life that I am not proud of. I have grabbed for what I wanted and pushed people away to get at it. I don't want to be that man anymore.
Then don't be.
I've been different with you, Greenlee. Because when you loved me, when you believed in me, I was the man I always wanted to be. And I can be that man again. If you would just trust in the love that we really do share.
This is Scott Chandler. Leave your name and telephone number and I'll get right back to you.
Damn it, Scott, where are you? It's me. We have a huge problem. JR found out that you stole Palmer's nanotech project. I'm at the beach house now trying to make sure that you're safe, but I...
Warning the troops?
He needs to know.
For the future, don't be leaving phone messages like that.